All right, 9:44 is the time right now, and we've been waiting to see if Dr. Conrad Murray, Michael Jackson's doctor, is going to be charged. And now we don't know, but we do know he's going to turn himself in anyway today.
And a lot of questions as to whether or not he would turn himself in. First he was, now he wasn't. Now apparently he is at 1:30 today. And with some analysis of this, joining us is our legal expert, Ivan Golde. Good morning, Ivan.
Yes, good morning. Nice
What exactly is going on here?
If Dr. Murray turns himself in, which he probably will do, he will be charged. He will finally be charged. Involuntary manslaughter will be the charge. I still say it's going to be very difficult to get a conviction. I think he will cop a plea at some point. However, as attorney Mike Flanagan says no, completely innocent. He'll fight the case the entire way.
But wait, don't you usually wait until you're charged to turn yourself in?
In this case, though, when you have a surrender agreement, everything is agreed upon. The charges are agreed upon. The surrender date is agreed upon. In this kind of high-profile case, that's the way you do it. Typically, no. You have an arrest warrant. The police come out. They arrest you. They take you in. Or you just go down and surrender. But in this case, everything is properly, strategically planned out.
Is that better treatment so he doesn't have to be shown in handcuffs?
He's getting a little better treatment. And this is such a high-profile case. This is Michael Jackson. So they want to do this discreetly, professionally, make sure his lawyers are going to be there. He'll walk in, he'll post bail, and he'll walk out. That's what's going to happen. He's not going to spend any time in custody. He'll get fingerprinted, charged, booked. He'll get a court appearance, and he'll leave.
But is all this really to avoid the public image of Dr. Murray in handcuffs? Is that what this is really all about?
It's a courtesy. This is a courtesy for a high-profile defendant. This is what they do. With O.J. Simpson, they did the same thing. And what did he do? He jumped in his Bronco and drove away. They gave him the same treatment. But Dr. Murray will be there. And he's been there the entire time in Los Angeles waiting for this to occur.
Okay. Let's just shift gears and cover one more issue this week. Came out some questions in the Oscar Grant and the former BART police officer Meserly case, right?
Yes.
And it turns out that a lot of the witnesses are ending up to support the BART officer.
Yes. The point
Even the friends of Grant.
Well, the point about the taser, apparently he said, and people heard Meserly say, I'm going to taser you. I'm going to taser you.
Yeah.
That gives the intent, the indication that he was going to use a taser, not a gun. There's the mistake. Again, involuntary manslaughter. Very odd. In both of these cases, you have a doctor, Michael Jackson's doctor, kills somebody in the line of duty, and you have a police officer who kills somebody in the line of duty. Both very rare, interesting cases.
Now, in the Meserly case, we've seen protests outside the courthouse in L.A. Was it the right move to move this trial outside of Alameda County?
Absolutely. You don't want jurors fearing for their lives. These are jurors in Oakland. They have to go back to Oakland. There could be a very serious racial component here, and that would be fearful for them. Also, Meserly needs a fair trial. Could he get a fair trial in here based on all the protests, all the publicity? Down there, I think it'll be better. Alleviate the possibility of an appeal, and the jurors won't be frightened, actually. I mean, you would be, too. If you had to go back to your neighborhood, the pressure's going to be on to convict, potentially.
All right.
Well,
thank you, Ed.
We'll see you next Friday.
Yes, good to be here.
All right, 9:47 right now. Let's go to the newsroom and James.
Yeah, down here in the newsroom, this just in.